Matt, I mean, you guys protected pretty well that first half, and then things just kind of went downhill. What were the
I think,
breakdowns?
you know, some of it was and at the end there, we're in some obvious passing situations, and they were able to get some forward ends on the game and pin their ears back. And the first half, we had our tempo going, and there was a semblance of balance where they couldn't just, you know, pin their ears back and come. And obviously that helps when you're a lineman. The toughest situation for a lineman to be in was everybody knows you're throwing, and they're rushing you. You know, and that's tough. And it wasn't a scheme issue. It was just in a couple of situations, their guy beat our guy in a one-on-one. And when you're playing against a good defense, that happens some. But what we have to do is just keep a semblance of balance and keep our tempo going like we did in the first half, and we'll be fine.
What was the biggest lesson you wanted your guys to take away from that game?
That we're a dang good offense, and we have a chance to be really, really special if we execute and we don't turn the ball over, and just knowing how important each play is. It's not, their guys were down and all, the play I gave up lost the game, or the play I gave up lost the game. They all matter. Every single play matters, and just the importance, because you don't get very many series in a game, and you have to realize the importance of each snap, because one play, and we really had two series which swung the game in the second half, and I think you just can't do that against a really, really good team.
How did Rod and Greg grade out?
Really good. They both played well. Greg for his first snap, for first snaps, and him and Alex Gibbons both held up well against the good players. They didn't look, I guess, nervous or starstruck or anything. They both went out there and performed well. Rod, for his first time on the edge, he got beat one time and it hurt us, but for the most part, he held up really well.
I noticed Greg was in there a lot down the stretch as well. Was that just a rotation, keep guys fresh, or was that a performance?
Yeah, no, it was just rotation. I think Rod's cramped in one series in the second half, so he had to go in there when I think Rod normally would have been in there. But I think they both played about 30 snaps somewhere in there. I'm not sure the exact number, but it was around there.
What do you got to do to get that running game?
We just got to call runs and call it.
Stay with it.
Yeah, we just got to stay with it. And the problem was that the passes were working,
Yeah.
And I think in the second half maybe we could have called a few more. But that's hindsight. What we were doing was working, and the good thing is when we were calling runs, we were getting yards, and so that's a positive. So I think we can do it. We just got to keep a semblance of balance, and then we got behind and we had to throw it. So I think that was part of it.
What'd you think about the right side with Sean? How'd you think he did? How'd
Good.
he grade out?
Sean graded out, I think, the highest of everybody, and he played center and tackle. There's a couple of little technique issues at center that he could clean up, but was very impressed with him being able to do both.
And just what did you think of Patterson's play?
Good. I think there's something he got beaten a one-on-one one time, and I think there were a couple things in the run game he could clean up. I think he tripped on a power play or something. He just got stepped on. It was just a freak thing. But he played hard. Him and Jordan played every snap, and I thought their condition was good. And Paul Jackson's done a great job with those guys.
Same with Sims, just a couple of bad plays.
Yeah, I mean those guys played good. They did. They held up good, and they're playing against a really good defensive front, and for the most part held their own. It's just the problem is those 1 and 2 plays in there. That's what can cost you.